Habits are small decisions that you make and actions you perform every single day. Your life is essentially a sum of your habits. How in shape or out of shape you are, how happy or unhappy you are, a result of your habits. How successful and unsuccessful you are, a result of your habits. What you repeatedly do, what you spend your time thinking about and doing each day, ultimately forms the person you are. Hi, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Faith. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, good to have you back. In this video, I'm going to share with you 15 habits that have changed my life. These habits have literally changed my entire life. Without further ado, let's get right into this video. Number one habit has been prayer. I should say it. Prayer. Praying to God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I'm a Christian, a born-again Christian, and prayer has changed my life. It's changed my outlook towards life. It changed my confidence. It's changed everything. Everything that I need, I present it to God in prayer. And on my YouTube channel, I share about Bible study, the way I study my Bible, and the word that God is putting on my mind every single week. There's a playlist dedicated to this, and I'll leave it in the description of this episode. If you're looking to believe in God, give him a try. God will literally change your life. And prayer has been one way that I've communicated to God, and I hear from God every single time that I pray. Number two is establishing a morning routine. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for the last 2 years, and it's changed my life. In 5 a.m. wakes, I'm able to do a lot of things before my life gets busy. I'm able to sit and do my morning devotional. I'm able to work out, plan for the day, do my gratitude, think, create content, build my business through my morning routine. So having a solid morning routine has helped me learn more, acquire knowledge, tap into other things that I'm going to do because I have a routine that I do. So the time I used to do my morning projects is from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. In that time, I can achieve a lot of things. I have like 5 hours to concentrate on things that I enjoy by waking up early and having a morning routine that I can stick to. Number three has been reading. If you don't know, I'm an avid reader. I love to read. I love to immerse myself in a good book. In fact, many of the times I want to do something, I'll first read about it. I'm going to share with you my favorite books. And these are going to be from the easiest book that you can read today to a book that you can read all the time. The easiest book that I found so easy to read was this one, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This is a very small book, as you can see, but this book has helped me learn the 4 agreements of life. The first one is be impeccable with your word. Everything that comes out of your mouth should either be used to elevate someone, to speak wisdom, to edify someone. So every time you communicate, ask yourself this question: am I communicating the best way I can communicate? I love it. Like, I could go into depth of this book, but for this I'm going to just list for you the 4 agreements. Number 1 agreement is be impeccable with your word. Number 2 is don't take anything personally. Number 3 is do not make assumptions. Number 4 agreement is always do your best. This book is very easy to read. It's more of a spiritual book if you're a spiritual person. I loved the way he writes, and I also love the fact that he gives very concrete examples that can help you elevate your life. So if you learn those 4 things, they can help you elevate your life in a sense that you know when to talk. You'll give yourself time to do your best at everything. You'll not take things personally, and also you'll not make assumptions. Assumption is like me assuming someone is rude before I talk to them. That's an assumption. Me assuming what someone else is thinking before I can ask them what they're thinking. it's very important for you not to assume, especially if you're in a relationship, in a marriage. It's best for you to communicate and air out your differences other than assuming things. So it's been very important in my life. I've loved this book. The second book that has really helped me as I talk about reading has been this book. It's called The Secret of the Millionaire Mind. This book will change your mindset on how you view money and how you view anything when it comes to generating wealth. There's so many nuggets I've picked out of this book, and it has helped me start my side businesses. In fact, I have 3 side businesses because of this book. So if you haven't read it, please read it. It's very easy to read and it's a bit small. It's not a very big book. The third book is about showing your work. This is my current read. I'm almost halfway it. I started it 2 days ago and I've been loving this book. I'm sharing with you books that are practical if you want to create yourself a personal brand, if you want to grow in your career. This book is good because it will show you exactly what you need to do to put your work out there. It talks about having the amateur mindset, whereby an amateur is not scared to put out their work. They can put out their work at any time and they are thrilled to put out their work because they're sharing their journey as they learn. So pick this book for yourself. The other book I've read this year is The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. This book teaches you how to turn your obstacles into opportunities by sharing with you the ancient wisdom based on the Stoics. So it's very lovely. I would go into depth in it, but I've also done episodes of my podcast and you'll find in the description. You can read it for yourself. You'll love it when it comes to your personal development. The best book ever is my Bible. I read this book every single day, and every time I read it, I discover something new that I can put to use in my career, in my life, in my day-to-day life, in my parenthood, in my business. Generally, this Bible is a book I read every single day. I also have daily devotions that I read. In fact, I've shared in a previous video my daily devotion by Joyce Meyer. But this book, the Bible, has everything that I need to achieve every goal. These are just additions, but this has changed my life. So creating a morning routine where I read my Bible and I stay in focus on the Word of God has really helped elevate my life. Okay, not to forget Atomic Habits. If you haven't read Atomic Habits, I don't know what you're thinking. You see mine, it's heavily highlighted because I read this book, and every time I read it, I learn something new. I discover something new that I can improve on, and it's a gradual process for me to read Atomic Habits. It's helped me establish habits, create myself a habit tracker that I'll link in the description of this video, and it's been lovely to see that employing these tactics has helped build my life. So if you haven't included reading on your to-do list, please make sure you read, especially books that are going to elevate you. I don't read fiction books. I only read non-fiction. If I want to watch something that is fictional, I'd rather watch it in a movie than reading a book. So I read very practical books. That was long. So habit number 4 is working out. I've worked out for the last 10 years, and working out has done more than just changing my body. It has helped me build confidence. It has helped me stay consistent in different things, because if I work out, my mind is clear. It has helped me achieve the body that I want to be in. It has helped me build discipline. It has helped me take care of this body that God gave me. It's helped me learn to love myself. Working out has been one of the most transformative things that I've done for myself. It's a habit that I do on a day-to-day, and if I miss working out, I feel the impact of not moving my body. A workout may be just going for a walk, might be going to gym and weight training, because I love to weight train, and it's been lovely to see that working out has really changed my life. Habit number 5 is choosing a passion project. When I used to just do my normal work, I'm a biotechnologist, I found it fulfilling. But ever since I discovered that I love to empower others, especially in terms of coaching, especially in terms of creating these videos, I find that my life is enriched. Having a passion project I can work on outside my normal day-to-day job has given me purpose. It has given me that joy. I don't find any days boring. In fact, I look forward to the days I have to sit down and script these videos because I enjoy what I do. So I encourage you to choose yourself a passion project. Look in the things that you enjoy and pick something that you can do. It might be arts, creating a YouTube channel like me. It might be carpentry. It might be painting. Anything that you enjoy, just create a passion project for yourself. It will give you fulfillment and also give meaning to your life. Habit number 6 is gratitude. I have a couple of gratitude journals, and I've learned to be so grateful for everything that I have in my life because they're not guaranteed, you know. The fact that I have life, the fact that I can live in a beautiful country as Australia, the fact that I have a family, the fact that I have a roof over me, that I've woken up without any ailments, I'm healthy. Practicing gratitude has led me to understand that I have all that I need. I talk about it so much on my videos, but it's that habit that has helped me stay present. Every time I'm grateful, even for the small thing, I feel very happy. I feel I'm not lacking. Actually, it makes me be more creative because I think of different ways that I can express my creativity because I'm grateful for the things that I already have. So having a gratitude practice has helped me. I have a 5-minute gratitude journal that I write in every single day, and I love to write in that book because it gives me time to just reflect on my day, to think of the 3 most important things I'm grateful for, to enjoy what I already have. When you're grateful, you know that you already have what you need. So if you have incorporated a gratitude practice in your life, please do so. Number 7 is habit tracking. I've been building very many habits over time, and I've looked for different ways that I could build these habits. In fact, I have a habit tracker that I'll link in the description. It's a Google spreadsheet, and every single day you do that habit, you can track up to 6 habits on that. You can customize the habits that you want to track, and every day you tick off that habit, it creates for you that visual cue that you've accomplished that habit. Habit tracking is very important, especially if you want to break a bad habit and also build a good habit. I learned more about habit tracking when I read Atomic Habits, as I've already mentioned. In this book, James Clear teaches you how to keep your habits on track. A habit tracker is a simple way to measure whether you did the habit. The most basic format is to get a calendar and cross off each day you tick with your routine. For example, if you meditate on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, each of these dates gets an X. As time rolls by, the calendar becomes a record of your habit streak. So I've learned more about habit tracking from James Clear, and also I designed myself a habit tracker that I can use anytime. In fact, I also have this one. This is what I started with when I was designing my habit tracker. I got this one from Kmart Australia, and on this you write the habit and you tick. I use this when I'm seated at my desk sometimes, but I have the habit tracker that I have on my Google spreadsheet that I can use every single day to track my habits. So habit tracking has been something that has really elevated my life. Habit number 8 is an act of kindness. With kindness, I've been able to be kind to people. Like when I'm driving and someone wants to cross over in a line, if I'm in front of them, I'll signal the light and let them pass through because their cars come in the opposite direction. And when I do it, I feel good. Yesterday when I was driving, I was coming from a friend's baby shower. There's a guy who wanted to cross my path to go to his way, and there were cars coming in the opposite direction. I let him go through and I felt good doing it. Acts of kindness is the things that I offer. I have a podcast where every week I sit down and share how someone could improve their career. It's a free podcast. I don't get paid from that, but I love the fact that I offer that service to someone who is advancing their career to help them get ahead. I also offer 30 minutes free calls to anyone who wants to advance their career. If you want to book yourself a 30 minutes free call, there's a link in the description. I sit with you and understand your career, and I give you advice based on the things that I've done in my career and also the clients that I've coached. That's an act of service that I don't expect to be paid for, and I feel I'm contributing to helping someone else get what they deserve in their careers. Habit number 8 is meal planning. I wouldn't say I meal prep, but I love to plan my meals. Every single week, I sit down and write down the sources of proteins we shall eat as a family of 4. I write down my carbs, my nuts, and my fat, my protein, and when I go to shop, I buy those meals. What that has helped me do is has helped me stay on track with my wellness and fitness journey. Every time that I plan these meals, I'm excited to cook them for my family, and it has helped me achieve the body that I have right now. If it wasn't for meal planning, I would be eating anything that I find in my pantry. But with meal planning, it has helped me achieve my fitness goals because I consistently do those activities that help me plan my meals at the end of the week. And every week I have a new grocery list that I go out and buy the groceries, and also have meals that I'm going to prepare for my family. So if you haven't incorporated meal planning or meal prepping, please do so, because it will save you that time and it will also help you stick to your fitness and wellness routine. Drinking enough water. Every day I drink 2.8 liters of water. Ever since I started drinking more water, I've seen my skin improve. I've seen my breakouts not be so many. And I've also enjoyed the fact that when I drink water, I help maintain my body, my skin, digestion, and everything that happens in my body. So if you're not drinking enough water, please drink enough water, because it's important for your general well-being. Habit number 11 is having a meditation and calming of my nerve practice. I learned this when I did a course with a lady called Iris Stambacher. I'll leave her channel in the description of this episode. She runs the Wisdom Project. She taught us about meditation, and what I learned about meditation, I usually do a body scan. With a body scan, I sit still. In fact, let's do it. I sit still, and as I'm sitting still, I keep notice of what is happening to my body. I'll start from the sole of my feet. Right now my feet are on a carpet. Then I'll move up to my legs. My legs are close to the chair that I'm seated on. Then I'll go to my thighs. My thighs are comfortably positioned on my chair. Then I'll go to my back. I'll feel my back is upright because I'm sitting in an upright position. Then I'll go to my shoulders. My shoulders are laid back. I feel there's some movement in my shoulders. Then I'll go to my breath. Then I'll go to my neck. My neck is upright. I'll go to my hair, my head, my fingertips, where my hands are. My hands are on my thighs. And I just feel that. When I feel that, it gives me that moment to concentrate on what I'm feeling. It's more of a body scan. I scan my entire body to get to the place where I feel like, okay, I feel relaxed. And as you scan your body, you take in deep breaths. Then you exhale. Deep breath. Then you exhale. That helps me calm down my nerves. It helps me think critically, and it has helped me have a meditation practice. I also love to just sit and meditate and watch my thoughts go wherever they go. And every time my thoughts are going a given direction, I notice them and I bring them back. So with meditation, it has helped me be sober in terms of my mindset and also clear my thoughts. Habit number 12 is self-questioning and self-analysis. With self-questioning, I have a reflective practice that I do every other time that I need to reflect. I wouldn't say I do it every day, but I do it every time I need to reflect. There are questions I ask myself on a day-to-day basis, like, how was my day? That I do in my journaling, but sometimes I need to ask myself if I'm working on a project. If it hasn't worked, ask myself, how did I feel when this project didn't work? What can I learn from this project? What do I want to concentrate on? What's the way forward? So having that self-questioning, I'm able to devise objective solutions to my problems, and it has helped me think critically and examine ways I could improve my life. So if you haven't had a reflective practice, I would encourage you to get one. If you want me to do a detailed video about reflection and creating yourself a reflective practice, leave a comment in the description and I'll be sure to give you the A to Z of creating yourself a reflective practice. Habit 13 is budgeting. I love to budget my finances. In fact, everything that I do is nowadays on a budget. There are so many instances in the past where I never used to budget. In fact, I would tackle my finances as they came. When I got my payment, let's say a salary, I would pay my bills and the rest of the money I would spend, because why not? But ever since I learned to budget my finances, I have different accounts where I keep money for savings, for investment, for day-to-day expenses, and for day-to-day things that I need to do for my business. It has helped me stay on track with my finances. In fact, I have a simple budget planner that I use in the description. If you want to get it, please get it for yourself, and it can help you start your budgeting practice. With budgeting is that I'm able to plan for my finances. There are no expenses that come to me just abruptly. These expenses come when they are planned. If there's something that comes abruptly, I put something miscellaneous for it to handle that expense. This has helped me create myself a financial safety net that I can always go to when things don't work out. And it has helped me save money for any eventualities that might occur in life. For instance, when we had to travel back to Uganda for my dad's burial, we had money that had been saved, and we could use that money for that abrupt trip other than living day to day. So it's very important for you to have a budgeting system that is going to help you stay on track of your finances. Habit number 14 is walking. I used to undermine walking. In fact, every time I thought about a fitness routine that I needed to do, I would include more of running. But ever since I started walking at least 10,000 steps every single day, except Sundays, I've seen that my fat loss and my weight loss has been very, very achievable. So if you're not walking, include walking. Walking is usually free because you can walk anywhere. You can have a walking pad in your home. You can go out and have walks in nature. I love to walk as I pray, as I talk to my family members who are elsewhere, as I listen to a good podcast or an audiobook. And that way I'm doing something that I'm enjoying, and I'm also enjoying nature. Going on nature walks has helped me clear my mind. It helps me think critically. It helps me appreciate the world as it is, and also gives me time to bond with my kids, especially my son. Now that he's learned how to ride his bicycle, we go for many walks every evening. So walking is really great in changing my life, and I would encourage you that you also start walking. Habit number 15 is social media detox. As much as I've started creating content on YouTube, nowadays I decided to not go on any social media bandwagon. Initially, I used to keep very many audios for reels, very many templates I would find for reels, consume a lot of short form content, but I've changed over the years. Actually, yesterday while I was attending my friend's baby shower, people were telling me, oh yeah, Faith, we get to you, we write to you and you don't reply immediately. And I'm like, you know what? If I don't open my phone, there are no notifications that come through. Unless I go to the app, let's say WhatsApp or Instagram, TikTok or YouTube, there's no notification that's going to come on my phone. That means I've created that boundary for me to tackle things that are important. And this has helped me achieve so much. Instead of doom scrolling the social medias, I have time to do other things because I'm not spending a lot of time on this. And if I go on social media, I'll give myself a given time for me to do that. In fact, also Netflix. I don't recall the last time I watched Netflix. I was trying to watch Blood and Water the other day, and I'm like, you know what, Faith, there's so many other things you need to be doing other than sitting here and watching Blood and Water season, I think 4, the newest season. One habit that has helped me stay on track with everything that I do is the habit of planning. I have this undated planner that I use to plan all the activities that I do on a day-to-day basis. I also have a Notion template that I use, and also use Asana to save as much time as possible. But in this planner, I write down every day the habits that I want to do, the things I want to work on, and it helps me stay on track of the things that I want to do. So planning out my days, planning out my weeks in advance allows me to be able to do a lot of things in the short time that I have, given that I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a scientist, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm a business owner. There's so many things I have to do on a day-to-day basis, and with planning, it allows me to create time for all those activities that I have to do. So if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all of you who come and watch my YouTube videos. I know behind every subscriber, there's a face, there's a name, there's a person, and I value all of you. Thank you so much, and catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.